All right, how's it going, fourth grade? So hopefully you walked in with a small Sharpie and oddly a paper towel. We are going to begin starting to emboss, which is what you call drawing into metal. You get one piece today, so you gotta be super duper careful. And then you also need your drawing from last time. So whatever it is that you wanted to create, whether it be an animal or something else. If you weren't here last time, you can do a Google search on your computer, find an animal. And if you want to, put that animal in your portfolio so that you can keep that picture. We put it on slide 27, our mixed media unit. Very first thing I want you to do when you get your piece of metal is obviously be very careful with it. You only get one. If you see bends in it like this, just understand that no piece of metal is going to be perfect. Obviously, you want to be careful with it and not add any more bends to it. But what you're going to do is you want to decide which color you want to use. One side has been coated in brass. One side is that copper. This is what it normally looks like. This side is kind of like a fake color. But what's cool about it is you get a choice. If you want this color, awesome. If you want this color, awesome. I personally like this side. I really like the copper. I think it's different. But if you really like the gold, amazing. You're gonna put your name on the side that you don't like. On the side you don't like. So if I want this side, then I'm gonna put my side down and put my name on the gold or the brass side. So I'm just going to write my name really softly with the Sharpie. I'm not gonna press too hard because whatever I do, you're gonna see that dent, okay? So write your name really softly on the side that you don't like. Give us a thumbs up when you're ready. All right, you are now done with the Sharpie. You don't need this anymore. What you're gonna do now is you are going to very soon pick out a dot tool. These dot tools are used for dot painting, which is another project we might do one day, but I found out that they're really good for metal embossing. So with metal embossing, what you do is you draw a line and then you flip it over and then you outline that line in order to get that 3D pop-in effect. I saved this project for the end of the year. There is no way to sketch out your drawing at all with like a pencil or anything. So you're just gonna have to be super duper careful. If you are not confident about a line, just go really softly. Don't press until you really know that that line is there. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get my drawing ready. Okay, when you're ready to start carving, it doesn't matter which side. Also, it doesn't really matter what color tool you use. It's not gonna change anything about your metal embossing. So I'm going to switch to the side that I like. And I am going to go ahead and start drawing. If I feel ready, I'm applying a little bit of pressure. This time I'm gonna try drawing a kind of cobra snake. But what's really important is that you turn it over every now and then, and that you outline the lines that you've already done. Why? Because that's what embossing is all about. You're gonna feel the difference. You're gonna feel that it's popping back and forth. It's gonna give it that 3D quality. Those textures are gonna look very boring if you just do it one-sided. So I'm gonna do this eye real quick right here. Boring, but if I go back and I kind of outline it in a way that makes it pop, now that eye is 3D. It's hard to capture on the camera, but it's something I can actually feel. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play with this for a little while, go back and forth. You can be creative. Can I add a tongue? Absolutely. With the background, you can make it up. Can I draw lines? Absolutely. Can I draw leaves? Absolutely. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You're putting all of your different techniques that you've learned this year, whether it be variety, emphasis, texture, overlapping. I want to see that you actually learned something in this art room. All right, let's see what I can come up with. All right now it's very one-sided. So I'm gonna go back over and really give it that texture by doing it on the other side, the side that I don't like. All right, so now it's starting to get that 3D quality. You can even kind of hear how it's starting to have that texture, almost like a texture plate. And what's cool is the more pressure you apply, obviously you don't want to stab the metal, but like if I really want this cobra to really come out at you, I can press a little bit harder on the areas that I either want to pop in or pop out. So like if I really want this, what do you call it? Little part of its body that snarls at you when it gets angry or rattles or whatnot, the more I'm gonna play with it to make it really pop and have that texture. Anyway, I'm gonna keep messing with this. Next time we're gonna have some different tools that you can use to emphasize the lines and whatnot, and we'll probably take this home next time. When you're done, please place this on the matte napkin, and we're gonna put this on the back counter. Don't forget that your name is somewhere on it, on the side that you don't like. We're just going to stack these in the back counter, and yes, we're gonna keep the napkin, that way we're not wasteful and you can just use it again next time. The napkin is so that you softer when you're carving. Please put the dot tools back. Please don't lose those. I don't have that many. And have a great day, and I can't wait to see what y'all come up with.